Good morning, XOP, and a blessed day to all of you. Have you found it hard at this current time or this current situations that you are having in to worship God or even praise His name? Are you in a situation where there are hard situations to process, hard circumstances, hard obstacle to go through? You are experiencing this kind of things, and it's just so hard for you to believe once again in the power of God to deliver you from the situation that you are experiencing. Do you find it hard to worship? Do you find it hard to praise God? Do you find it hard to have a heart of thanksgiving? And now, this is our devotion this morning to worship God despite the obstacles or the struggles that we are experiencing. Have you met someone who is in prison? Have you talked to them and asked them how they feel? Do they have the means to worship God even if they are in the prison? And now imagine yourself, allow yourself to imagine putting yourself inside a prison and imagine yourself praising God inside the prison. It's so hard. You wouldn't think that it will be so easy or it will be so joyful being inside a prison and praising God. But we have a passage in the book of Psalms, chapter 137. This is the story of the Israelites, a song about their captivity. This is a song outpouring their heart that they couldn't praise God, that they don't have the means to worship God because they are in a foreign land. But let me start by reading to you chapter 137 of Psalms, verses 1 to 5. Let's start. By the rivers of Babylon, we sat and wept when we remembered Zion. There on the poplars, we hung our harps. For there our captors asked us for songs. Our tormentors demanded songs of joy. They said, sing us one of the songs of Zion. Verse 4. How can we sing the songs of the Lord while in a foreign land? 5. If I forget you, Jerusalem, may my right hand forget its skill. Let's continue in 6. May my tongue cling on to the roof of my mouth if I do not remember you, if I do not consider Jerusalem my highest joy. This is a reflection of the hearts of the Israelites who were taken captive by the Babylonians. So the Babylonians asked the Israelites to sing songs of Zion, sing songs particular to the Lord. But in their response, they said to the captors, they said to the Babylonians, how can we sing these songs of praise, these songs of joy while we are in a foreign land? How can we worship God when we are in this dire situation where we are being held captive, when we are being prisoners, when we are being taken from the land where God has placed us? And they said to them, we cannot sing songs of joy. We cannot sing songs of Zion. We cannot sing praises and worship while we are in this current state and we are removed from where God has placed us. And if we reflect in our life and applying this in our current times, in our current situation, we might find ourselves in the same predicament. We might say, how can I worship God when I'm sick? How can I worship God if I'm trapped in my situation? How can I worship God when I'm in prison? But that should not be our heart. Because even if we are taken away from our situation, we should always still have the heart of gratitude. We know and we should acknowledge that God is working in our midst despite where we are. It doesn't mean that we don't see, even if we don't see the blessings, we should stop worshiping God. That's not the attitude of a Christian. That's not an attitude of the children of God. But for the benefit of the doubt, the Israelites only had this expression that They are not worthy to sing praises of Zion because they did not have the right heart with God. They were not repentant yet. They were ungrateful. They were resentful. They have this hardened hearts. So they are the ones who disqualify themselves into saying that they are not worthy or they cannot sing the songs of Zion. They cannot sing the praises of God. So that's why our heart should be aligned with God. We should not, by any means, be affected by the surroundings. We should only operate based on the identity of God, always being thankful and having a grateful heart in every circumstance and situations that we have. So I hope you're blessed. Keep having a grateful heart. Even in your situation right now, always find that place, that spot, that attitude to praise God and to sing the songs of God, to sing His praises and to sing worship for Him. I hope you are blessed. God bless you all.